Why should Kanu case be different? This is the question he asked. He said Boko Haram others also got amnesty. Why should Kanu be different? The Igbo sociocultural group Ohaneze Ndigbo has demanded a political solution be deployed in resolving the matter of the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu. The President General of the group, George OBiOzOr, while making a case for the Biafra agitator, said if the federal government could grant amnesty to repentant Boko Haram terrorists and the Niger Delta militants, there is nothing stopping it from considering the case of Nnamdi Kanu. Speaking on Thursday during an interview on China's television, OBiOzOr argued that the Igbo people are not at war with the rest of Nigeria, urging President Muhammadu Buhari to consider a stand not to release the detained IPOB leader. While you're listening to Independent TV 7, kindly don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channels. Well, he said Nnamdi Kanu, who is currently facing charges bordering on treason, felony, terrorism, deserve to be given another chance and forgiven, as for is a dangerous option for over one. Adeline Engine recalls President Muhammadu Buhari shattered the hope of some individuals that he might release Nnamdi Kanu. Speaking in an interview with China's television aired last Wednesday, Buhari asked the pro-Biafran agitator to defend himself in court for spreading false information about Nigeria when he was in the United Kingdom. This is coming after a former Minister of Aviation, Mbazulike Amechi, led some Igbo leaders to visit the president for the unconditional release of the IPOB leader on November 19, 2021. Buhari had during the visit told the delegation that he would not want to interfere in the running of the judiciary, but said he would consider their heavy demand. Asked on Thursday night to react to the latest declaration by the president, the Ohaneze leader urged Buhari to consider a political solution in Kanu's case, saying the move will be escalate the tension in the southeast region. We in Igbo land have made it categorically clear that we prefer a political solution to it, a dialogue to end it. It is clear to the rest of Nigerians, OBiOzOr said, and we have repeatedly said that Igbo nation is not at war with Nigeria. Therefore, what is happening can be handled. I will use the words political solution as the answer. Dialogue is the answer. Just as other sections of Nigeria, some areas of Nigeria, people who behave like Kanu have been forgiven, given amnesty and integrated into the country. So what we are asking is for Mr. President to use the prerogative of mercy to look into the situation in the southeast. Well, prerogative of mercy is exclusively the right of the president. We are not talking about courts. We are not talking about use of force. Use of force is dangerous for everybody, and it will definitely not solve the problem. It will make it worse. We are not new to Nigerian politics. We saw it in South Niger Delta, Avengers, Mind, and the rest. Even the present Boko Haram, those who said they are repenting, how they are being rehabilitated. The people of federalism is that the sensitivity is very much on the surface. If you don't do one as you have done others, you will have problem. I clap for you, mister. But there are some words that you used against Kanu that I must say it actually gave me an headache, but I will just pardon that and continue with what you actually said that makes sense from the rest. Nnamdi Kanu is not a terrorist, number one. So if they can actually pardon this so-called, what is their name? These so-called barbarians call themselves Boko Haram that are busy terrorizing the whole of the north. Then why is the case of our beloved Mazi Nnamdi Kanu different? How is it different? That is the question we are asking, because Nnamdi Kanu has not even done anything that makes the Nigerian government, or should I rather say that should make these people feel that Kanu is a terrorist or Kanu is doing anything that is wrong. So I don't just understand what is going on with these people at all. First of all, they have already taken away all his privileges and rights away from him, and now they are going as far as treating him like a criminal, and it's something that we do not understand. Well, someone said right to fight for your freedom, just as the right to account for the death of innocent people and the destruction of federal government properties. I don't just understand what you're talking about at all, because these people are busy saying Nnamdi Kanu is a this, Nnamdi Kanu is a that, is a this, is a that, and there is so many things I seriously do not understand. We all can see how all these northern people can actually stand against injustice, or should I rather say something that they know is not right, that their people are doing. They will still stand against anybody who wants to come in their midst, or anybody who wants to try to stop, or anybody that is trying to make someone from their own region to suffer. They always stand up all against that person. So I don't understand why when it comes to us things are different. Are we no longer one Nigeria? Because if we are not, then they should let the Biafran people go. That is it. But they will not. They are not allowing them to go, and they are not giving them freedom as well. So this is something that I seriously do not understand at all. Well, if the Ohaneze people should come out now and say that they don't understand why the president is treating Nnamdi Kanu the way he's doing, then they will say that they are preaching hate speech, which is something that I, for one hand, do not understand at all. So now we are asking this question: if Boko Haram can actually be pardoned, given amnesty, and called repented Boko Haram, or should I say repented bandits, like they love to put it, then why can't they do the same in the case of Nnamdi Kanu and Sunday Igboho? Why can't they do the same? Because those two people are suffering unjustly. They are suffering over something that makes no meaning or sense. And we are on a daily basis asking, what is their offense? Is it now an offense for someone to try to fight for his people? Is it now an offense for someone to try to plead with the federal government to look into the case of his people? Is it now an offense for someone to try to fight for the lives of his own people? Because when Kanu was pleading, or should I rather say when Igboho was also pleading, those people both started with pleas, but the government didn't do anything about it. And when they took the laws into their hands, now they are busy trying to beat up a dead horse. Well, anyways, you can go to the comment section and share your take on this article. Thanks for listening.